He's a familiar voice on the radio, and now Tim Boyle is speaking out about his own mental health journey. And this May, he's using his story to support Linn County's fight to end the stigma. Iowa's News Now's Faven Zodu has the story.
A Cedar Rapids native and a comedian is bringing his talents here to the Mirror Box with the hopes of shining some light on mental health while also sharing some laughs.
I think I was always, if not the class clown, at least one of the funny ones. So I fell into that role pretty naturally, pretty early as a kid.
WMTAM, longtime morning radio host Tim Boyle, is a man of many talents, but those gifts came with their own set of issues.
If you go through a childhood trauma, you only really understand it years later when you look around at other families and you become a little wise yourself. You realize, oh, that was not normal what I went through.
Wednesday, Boyle is teaming up with Linn County's National Alliance on Mental Illness chapter to raise funds for mental health.
So it all kind of came together. I knew it was the month of May. I knew that Mirror Box was about to close. I knew I needed to get out in front of an audience, so it all came together and made sense.
Boyle dealt with grief, depression, and alcohol addiction, but he came out on the other side and found peace once he found his purpose.
What I like to say is Thomas Jefferson had it wrong. The pursuit of happiness is the wrong approach. You pursue a meaningful life, and happiness travels in its wake. And I think what did it for me is to find something meaningful about what I'd gone through. And I suppose this is it, making people laugh, but also making them think. And I think that has become my purpose. Therefore, I'm approaching happiness. If not getting there, close,
Now, Boyle understands where these issues stem from, but it took him a long time to get there.
I think I kind of gave up. I committed what I call passive suicide. I would never take any action, but I just quit taking care of myself. And more and more I began to realize, wow, this isn't healthy.
Boyle hopes his work helps people feel seen.
First of all, you're not alone. B, you're not irrational. You're not crazy. These are real, genuine feelings, and we all need to figure out ways to get a handle on those feelings. So I think talking to anybody helps. Talking to someone in a similar situation, talking to a professional, talking to members of your family.
In Cedar Rapids, Faven Zodu, Iowa's News Now.
The tickets to tomorrow's show are already sold out, but if you would like to help out Linn County's NAMI chapter, you can head over to our website at iowasnewsnow.com. We'll have an article with all the details, and if you or anyone you know is struggling with mental health, you can call or text 988.